The Pacific shimmered, a vast, inviting blue stretching towards the horizon. Seagulls mewed lazily overhead. The air, thick with salt and sunshine, hummed with the promise of adventure. Aboard the Southern Cross, a 40-foot yacht, excitement crackled. Laughter, punctuated by the click of cameras, drifted across the deck. It was a perfect Sydney morning. The boat, chartered for a week-long expedition to the Great Barrier Reef, was a melting pot of cultures. Tourists, eager to experience the wonders of the deep, soaked in the sun and the scenery. For many, it was the trip of a lifetime, a chance to touch the face of the underwater world. But fate, as it often does, had other plans. Among the passengers were three distinct groups. Hiroshi Sato, a renowned Japanese marine biologist, stood at the railing, his eyes scanning the water, his weathered face etched with a lifetime of stories. He was accompanied by his daughter, Hana, a young woman whose quiet demeanor belied a fierce intelligence. Yuki, as Hana. "Dad, do you think we'll see anything exciting today?" Then there was Liam O'Connor, a boisterous Australian, his booming laughter echoing across the deck. Liam, a seasoned sailor, knew these waters like the back of his hand. He was there to guide and entertain, his love for the ocean as boundless as the horizon itself. Liam, nothing beats a day out on the water, does it? Finally, there was the Chen family from China. Mr. and Mrs. Chen, their faces etched with a mixture of excitement and apprehension, tried to keep up with their two energetic sons, Wei and Li, who darted around the deck like excited puppies. Mei, as Mrs. Chen. Wei, Li, be careful. Don't get too close to the edge. The peace was shattered. It began with a low rumble, a tremor that ran through the yacht's hull. Then a shadow, vast and dark, slid beneath the surface, its outline discernible against the sun-dappled seabed. Panic seized the passengers. Shouts and screams pierced the air as the shadow re-emerged, this time in a frenzy of teeth and foam. Tom, as Wei. "Mom, what is that?" A monstrous great white shark, its body longer than the yacht itself, had risen from the depths. It slammed against the boat with bone-jarring force. Passengers were thrown off their feet, the air filled with the splintering of wood, the sickening crunch of fiberglass, and the primal scream of the ocean's apex predator. Emma, as Mrs. Chen. "Everyone, hold on." Chaos reigned. The shark circled, its black eyes cold and calculating. Liam, his usual bravado gone, struggled to regain control of the vessel. But the attack had taken its toll. The engine sputtered and died. Then, the unthinkable happened. Liam, his face ashen, clutched his chest and collapsed, his eyes wide with terror. The captain was gone. Mei, as Mrs. Chen. "Someone help him." Adrift and helpless, the Southern Cross was at the mercy of the currents. Fear, raw and consuming, gripped the passengers. They huddled together, their eyes darting between the lifeless form of their captain and the menacing shadow that circled their crippled vessel. They were alone, adrift in a vast ocean, with a predator lurking just beneath the surface. Their phones, their lifelines to the outside world, held a single bar of signal, a flickering beacon of hope in a sea of despair. Tom, as Wei. "Mom, what are we going to do?" Emma, as Mrs. Chen. "Stay close, Wei, we'll figure something out."